I've been waiting for you, everyone. What is a good show without a good audience?
Guys, help please, I'm dying over here.
We're out here living our best life after all, are we not?
Hero's fucking dying, Celeste.
This is about me, not him, you absolute buffoon.
Look, yes, bitch.
Roll for a top 10 character.
Ugh, roll the 1.
Welcome back, everyone, to TWD, the series in which your local idiot puts on the thinking cap for just long enough. Today's subject isn't someone I talked about all that often anywhere else, mainly because she was probably in a casino scamming people like Hero out of their life savings. Folks of the audience, welcome to the stand, Taiko Yasuhiro.
My name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
Celestia Ludenberg, the ultimate gambler.
Before we get this started, I'd like to express my gratitude for everyone who checked TWD number 4, because holy shit, what the hell happened? Second, and more in line with the regular content of these videos, the poll for the next character will be at the top of the description. Make sure your voice is known, and vote for who you want to see next. There is no meme. We're going straight into it. Oh, good fucking lord. Celeste is that one character that I never talked about before. Not once, at least to my knowledge. Well, outside of the Trigger Happy Havoc Let's Play. And, well, there's a good reason for that. She was always pretty unremarkable to me. I know that sounds bizarre when she's probably one of the most memorable characters of the first game, but I mean it. She never really stood out that much to me. Well, at first anyways. But I am happy to say that with time, that was no longer the case. No, you see, now I have some bones to pick with her, but I'll leave that for the next section. When it comes to praising the insane character of Celestia motherfucking Ludenberg, there are a few points that do catch my attention. So, pleasantries out of the way, allow me to say, holy shit, Celeste, your design is illegally good. Like, seriously, out of the entire cast of the first Danganronpa title, she'd probably take first place in a fashion contest. Sure, I love Kyoko, Aoi, Hiro, and hell, I even appreciate the simplicity of Makoto's design. But I swear, when I say that Celeste's design is fucking stellar, I don't know what it is about it. I'm not an art expert, nor will I ever claim to be an art expert. But I'm dead sure I'm not the only one who thinks like this. It perfectly transmits to us what the character will be about before even talking to her. It's downright nuts. And what type of character am I talking about? Well, a little something I like to call the goth GF with delusions of grandeur. Celeste embodies greed in all of its aspects, and I fucking dig the shit out of it, for the most part. However, for the parts that I do enjoy, I can state that her ultimate talent really puts into perspective the kind of person she is. Her introduction states that she became known as the Queen of Liars for her incredible feats in the underground tournaments of luck, scamming many out of their wealth. And that translates perfectly to her vision of pretty much everything around her. She literally says it best herself. It is a zero-sum game. As someone who dabbles in mathematics a lot, reminder, engineering student here, that line always struck me as pretty potent. For those of you who don't know, a zero-sum game is literally what it spells on the label. Two opposing sides. Whatever one side loses, the other side gains, and vice versa. The fact that Celeste sees the killing game as nothing more than a zero-sum game speaks volumes about her nature. A true, bona fide gambler. The manner in which she is portrayed will always be a treat for me. It's near perfect, and I admire what they did with her character. A lot. And that actually brings me to a point that not a lot of people praise. The funny thing is that this is the point that's going to be addressed in both sections of this TWD. And that point is none other than Chapter 3's Killings and Trial. Third Chapter Syndrome is real and can and will hurt you. But by God, they managed to make this one pretty bearable for the most part. Yes, it's ridiculous and batshit insane, but it also solidifies Celeste as one of the most insidious killers the series has ever gotten. Perfectly manipulating events so that Hifumi is in kill range after performing an act of justice is pretty well thought out. As Shang Tsung in MK11 says,
"How deliciously cold-blooded."
And the trial itself is actually pretty good too in its majority. There's a reason why Celeste's breakdown is remembered to this day, folks.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-for-brain-fat, lazy, worthless goddamn idiot!
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate? Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
And in the end, it didn't even matter. A mask's only as effective as long as people are fooled by it.
I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
I find it hilarious that a lot of people simply remember Celeste's breakdown, when I'm here appreciating the fact that she was by far the most graceful killer when it was voting time. Sure, since the only other candidate is Mondo, it's not very fair. And as for Leon...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yeah, you get the point. I really like the send-off she receives. It's pretty... human, you know?
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
And yeah, the rest is history. Pretty sure everyone and their mother know of the symbolism behind her execution, so I'll excuse myself of talking about it. You know, it's pretty refreshing that I'm able to talk about a character that's not in my top 10 in such a way. But that doesn't save her from her flaws. Celeste. Listen, honey, we gotta have a talk. It's about, your way of life, sweetie. You know what's enticing to a lot of fucking people? Materialism at a tremendous scale. I'm talking being wealthy in the fucking millions. And yeah, I imagine that the Queen of Liars would find something like that particularly appealing, considering she wanted a lot of money. But, I'm sorry, are you alright? I'm not mad that you caved to the money motive. Like I said, I enjoyed that you embody greed, Celeste. Although it's far from justifiable and I still fucking despise you for taking that hand. No, I'm not really mad at that, sweetie. I'm mad at the complete and utter stupidity of your plan. Now, I hear you. You just complimented her mastermind aspect and now you're complaining about it? Don't get me wrong, audience. I love the lengths she's ready to go to kill two birds with one stone. But for all that's holy, why did you kill two birds with one stone? Why not, and hear me out, just kill Hifumi when you win his trust? It's way easier and leaves almost no evidence. It's idiotic to a sickening level. Just like there's a reason that people remember Celeste's breakdown, there's also a reason that Chapter 3 is considered the worst.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
Overall weak motive and possibly the single stupidest plan in all of Danganronpa. Okay, maybe not. I'll call that a tie. So, you see this hammer? Yeah? Good. Now let's get 4 more of the same size so I can kill both Taka and you. Oh, and don't even get me started on crafting a custom-made suit to stuff the single dumbest person of the cast in and accuse him during the trial. There's just so much shit. Too much, in fact. I cannot begin to dissect this plan without its putrid stench making its presence known. Celestia Ludenberg, the same girl who used game theory mathematics to describe the killing game. The same girl who scammed pro gambling players out of their wealth. The same girl who actually seemed pretty smart comes up with this for her masterpiece? My brain just can't take it. What fucking gives, Ultimate Gambler? I had such high hopes as well. Let's be real here. Celeste was always portrayed like a potential killer. It's not a case of, oh, she was so sweet, how could she even conceive such a thing? It's a case of, god damn it, was this really the best you could muster? I know you're smarter than this. Come on, at least make it less obvious. It's pretty unforgiving, I know. Like I said earlier, I love that they gave her one of the most human send-offs in the game. But it loses a lot of its impact when she was straight up a moron for most of the trial. Oh, and using false accusations to get Ifumi to kill Taka? Not cool, Celeste. Not cool. When I originally made my top 10, the bottom place was between Mondo and Celeste. And, well, Mondo won out of principle. We'll talk about that later on, I'm sure, but just know that Celeste was easily top 10 worthy before the whole fiasco. But these are all observations I can keep to the conclusions. Speaking of which, I don't think I have anything else to add to this section. Which is odd, isn't it? Well, not really. Again, I suppose the blue background would be better for this, so... You see, I'm the first to praise Celeste for her design and ideals. But when you make her clown on herself, it's just not worth it to get bothered by it. Which is why I can't give her a top 10 spot. And it really fucking sucks, because her concept, design, and personality are all so damn good, and they're all ruined by one single mistake. A mistake that, given more time, perhaps a character like her could have detected and avoided. And it's curious, I usually don't like snarky asshole type characters, where she clearly fits in like a damn glove. I just think that her particular brand was done really, really well. Plus, the math comment really left me kind of speechless. So, incoming questions. Is Celestia Ludenberg a good character? Yep. Great character, shitty murder case. Why the hell did it have to be like this? And now we have a pretty difficult position because any additional questions are pretty scarce. I really can't find anything else to ask, so we'll do something different this time. I want you all to type your own second question in the comments section, and I'll try to answer as many of those as I can. Let's see what you guys can come up with. Other than that, I don't know what else to say other than... such wasted potential, Taiko. Such wasted potential. You could have been so much more. Still, you were pretty enjoyable while you lasted, Miss Ultimate Gambler. And you gave us no shortage of memes to toy with. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making Chapter 3 pretty bearable, as well as finishing it. Oh, and since I mentioned this in Ifumi's entry, I guess I also owe you a thanks for keeping Alter Ego away from him. I know you only used him as a failsafe, but the fact that you gave the key back to Kyoko made it a little bit better. In the end, I'm happy Celeste exists in this game. Brings about a flair and a charm to the cast that I think would be sorely missed from the game otherwise. Now, if only she had a bit more brain power during Chapter 3. Thank you for watching this new installment of TWD, everyone. This is a good opportunity for me to mention that recently episode 21 of my Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Let's Play got a strike. It doesn't affect my channel directly, but many people can't watch it. I've already trimmed out the copyrighted part, but it's still up, so I don't know what else to do. My apologies for it. In any case, the poll for the next character will be in the description of the video, so make sure you make your voice be known and vote for who you want to see next. Other than that, I believe we're done here. Once again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you want to be notified of future uploads like this one, hit the little bell. You know what to do. Also, if you want to join my Discord server or follow my Twitch channel for more constant updates, link to both is in the description below. I believe that's all. Stay safe, and until next time, peace!